Any individual, whether it's a politician or otherwise, he has got a view on the basis of certain information what he has got. When somebody comes to him and clarifies to him and changes, gives him the correct inputs of what is the real fact, then he must change his stand. If he is a wise
I
individual,
agree with you.
just because in
I
front of
agree with you,
camera,
as long as he was ignorant at the time when he expressed his opinion in the first place.
we have not.
But I can give you examples of politicians who are not ignorant, but for them casino was more of a political issue.
See, it's not casino of a more political issue. Anything, any business today is made a political brick to throw at each other, which is very unfortunate for the future of Goa. The way you are conducting your business, already there is a investor sentiment is very bad with respect to Goa. No one wants to invest in Goa. You just go and check in the market. How many new industries have come in last 5 years? How many new projects have come? Only what you see is the expansion of existing projects because they are under compulsion to expand. Otherwise, there are no new industries which have come. Last 10 years, there is a steady decline in the industrial investment. Every day there are 60 Portuguese passports are issued. That means 60 Goans are every day migrating out of Goa. Every day every year there are 15,000 boys and girls finish their graduation and come into the job market. Is Goa creating 15,000 new jobs every year? No. There is a 10 government job, if advertisement comes, for every 10 jobs there are 10,000 application comes. This is the state.
Isn't it a fact, Srinivasa, that every political party looks at casino industry as a funding machine?
I don't agree. I certainly don't agree, because if that was so, the opposition now should not have been shouting against this thing, against the casino or the this thing. It has been a traditionally it has been a fact that to oppose the present ruling government, the opposition always will take any issues, whether they are really true or not. They take it just to make sure that, and unfortunately, what is happening is media is giving coverage to only the negative remarks. If you against any industry or anything, you talk negative, there is a full page coverage. If you talk positive, nobody covers. ताने पैसे खाले असतले रे, ताने ऐसे केले असतले, ताने तसे केले, तो ताजो friend रे. Why? You read, first in the morning you open your paper, all negative news. Let me complete.
We very
please.
well know.
Let me complete.
I
please.
will.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
All negative news. First thing in the morning you read all negative. What is going to be your day? This is what is happening to the Goa.
No media asked this government to move casinos out of Mandavi.
No.
No media asked.
There is a particular media every day reminds. Every day reminds. Every day asks. तुम्हें ऐसा मिलने तुम्हें तैसे मिलने. Nobody.
So it was a election promise. It was a election manifesto promise of the ruling party. Media never went to the political party and said move these casinos out of Mandavi. It was a promise made at the time of election. Now it is just a reminder, as you said. Why did that happen? Why they felt that you should move out of Mandavi?
See, when initially there was a agitation why casinos should be moved out of Mandavi, there were mainly two allegations. One, casinos are hampering the navigation channel. Two, casinos are polluting the Mandavi river. Now, with respect to hampering of a navigation channel, in Mayuresh Palni case, the captain of port gave an affidavit to the High Court of Goa saying that no, after doing a proper study, as with we got some hydrographic surveyors from Bombay, we did all the tests and studies, and they realized that we are not in the navigation channel, and they filed an affidavit to that effect. Then remained is a pollution issues. Sudeep Tamankar went to the Green Tribunal. In his support, he again gave some newspaper cuttings and one NIO report of 2002. Fact is, I got the original copy of that report. I studied that report. The place of study was outer anchorage, where it said that the big ships come there and anchor there till they get berth in the Marmugao harbor, and that time they discharge their sewage, and because of that there is a high E. coli formation in outer anchorage of Goa as well as Ratnagiri. Second, in one paragraph they said, because of the surface run of water during the monsoon, all 9 rivers of Goa are polluted during the monsoon. There is a high E. coli formation. Using that, and that study was conducted in 2002 and report published in 2006, whereas all these 5 offshore casinos came in 2008. So, it was not connected to us at all, but still he filed a case. Now, NGT said yes. NGT asked the local state pollution control board to go and do a study, case study. They did a case study. After doing a case study, they filed an affidavit. Yes, we have done the study of A, B, C, D, all casinos, and they are not polluting the river. On the basis of that, NGT said, yes, we agree that they are not polluting the river, but still, just to be on a safer side, you appoint a special committee which monitors every discharge of the sewage and garbage, which they have conducted. They have already formed a committee, and they are inspecting every liter of garbage. And
Now
we are happy.
Government wants you to move out of Mandavi.
Now, my point is, after resolving both the issues, then there is no reason for moving. It now question remained is only you said this and I said that. But you said is your problem, it is not my problem. If you have said something, now it is proved to be wrong, you should be honorable enough to say, yes, Baba, I said this, but now the situations have changed. They have proved beyond doubt that they are not polluting the river, they are not hampering the navigation channel. All the reasons.
If I remember correctly, when that clause was included in the poll manifesto of the BJP, the basic argument was casinos have becoming eyesore for a beautiful city like Panji, and they should be moved out of Mandavi. That was the basic argument. It was a moral argument rather than a scientifically studied and logically discussed argument. It was an eyesore argument. Today,
why only Srinivas Naik ship is eyesore? Why not those Santa Monica 8-10 boats are there? Why they are not eyesore? Why the Swastik is not eyesore? Because Srinivas Naik company is treated as outsider company, it is an eyesore. दुसऱ्याचे शिप्स आसात ताका आयसोर ना, आयसोर लागना तुमकां. आमचे सिवेजाक मॉनिटरींग कमिटी आसा, तांचे सिवेजाक कसली कमिटी आसा? आमकां सगळे रुल्स लागतात, तांकां कसल्या लागना? These arguments doesn't work. These argument is you want to see beautiful city, you go to Pato. You will see the beautiful Panjim city. The entire sewage is left directly into the Mandavi river. Garbage is thrown out without processing. थंय वचून ब्युटिफूल पणजी पळया न्ही तुमचे. गो टू सांतिनीस क्रीक, ते हाचे कांपाल सिवेज ट्रीटमेंट प्लांटाचे सगळे सिवेज तातूंच सोडटा. अख्खे ते डट ते ब्युटिफिकेशन दिसना तुमकां.
Own poll promise?
See, I am not competent. I don't think I am competent enough to comment on any party or any government or thing. I am here to defend my own industry, and I am here to defend my own business.
You don't want to move out of Mandavi?
See, question is, who am I to say I want to do this or I don't want to do? If tomorrow government says you have to do it and they pass a law, I have to. I cannot say I don't want to do this and I don't want to do
this. But you don't want to do it.
It's not a question of I don't want to. There is, see, what we said, we have made a representation to the government that there is all the time we get information from the media which comes in the paper. We don't get any communication. It is unfair where there is an industry of today 1,000 crore investment, nearly 5,000 direct jobs. If you have any idea or any plans to move us out, let us have form a proper committee by taking all the stakeholders into confidence. Today, who are the stakeholders? Coast Guard, because coastal security is a very important thing. Today, Rajnath Singh is coming. Because I am also part of the committee, I know there is a huge threat on Goa because of the terrorism. One incident happening, entire next 3 years tourism season is going to be flop. So many people are going to affect it. It is not a joke. Then there is a NGT, then there is a pollution control department, then there is a captain of port, then there is a fisheries, then there is a barge owners association, because mining sooner or later going to start. There is going to be a barge movement. Then there is a fisherman community. Then there are local villagers, local panchayat. There is NIO, and then there is a Coast Guard, Navy. All these people you have to take in proper confidence.
Government is saying they have identified 3 sites now, and the most favorable site is Agwada Bay, which you have been opposing from the beginning. How are you looking at it? If they are trying to move you out of Mandavi, you must have conducted your own study, I am quite sure. Do you have any other site in your mind?
See, first and foremost, Agwada Bay, if similarly somebody said this to me once that Agwada Bay is a suitable site. So I said, why don't you come today evening, we will take one feeder boat and go to Agwada Bay. If you stand there for 10 minutes alive, we will shift it tomorrow. He said, no, I can't do that. It is too risky there. I mean, if it is risky for you, then why is it not risky to the tourist? If tomorrow there is in the evening when the wind changes, even I am talking about fair weather, I am not talking about monsoon. Even in the fair weather, there is 3 meter swells. What is 3 meter swell? Your feeder boat goes 1 story high, 1 story down. How only even the seafarers find it difficult to sustain there. How a tourist who come first time, who has seen so much of water for the first time in his life will sustain?
तुम्ही किती म्हणता there cannot be an alternate site. There is no alternate site scientifically speaking to shift all these casinos out of Mandavi.
Scientifically speaking, see practically what is happening, we have to be practical enough. Now sometimes they say Shapura river. If you do Shapura river, if you go, other day I met one coastal police. He says, sir, आमचे coastal police boat which has got only 900 mm freeboard also gets stuck in the low tide. You have to do the huge dredging there. If you do dredging, all these local fishermen are going to be affected. There, the Kalwa, Khubbe, all these things are going, marine life is going to be affected. I want to do business, but not at the cost of those local
So you are saying there
villagers.
is no other suitable site to move the casinos out of Mandavi right now.
See, presently it doesn't see any, I mean, we don't, they don't give us any option which are suitable from all point of view. What we say is simple thing, you form a committee, you identify all the sites, check from all the angles, get all the permission, then you move us, which will be fair. Fair, you have to be fair.
Till now, there is no alternate site which is suitable.
बरे बाबा फाल्याक म्हाका बिर्याणी मेळटा म्हणून आज जेवणाशी उरपाना नाही. टुडे आय हॅव टू सर्वाइव नो.
बरोबर.
लेट इट कंटिन्यू वेर इट इज एज ऑफ नाउ टिल द डे यू गेट अ फेअर अ बेटर प्लेस which is acceptable to everybody. It takes maximum 1 week for me to create a mooring facility there and I can move.
You
Not
are
an
ready
issue.
to move as long as there is a suitable site.
Absolutely.
And till now, there is none.
Absolutely, it looks like whatever
Srinivas
option they have
Babu,
given.
It's pleasure talking to you. You always come here, defend your industry well when everybody is trying to throw bricks at you. It was pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.